I was born in this building actually. My father was a watchman of this building, and he had a room there for the family to stay. And my play area is this place. This is in a hall, and that is the outer hall. In those days, it was a busy place outside, very busy place, unlike now. And nowadays, I used to come back here not just to see this place, because I have very fond memories of this, and first thing I was born here.
The original building is in India. It's actually a mausoleum which was built in honor of Saint Shahul Hamid Durgha Ganjazawi. And he was a saint who lived during the 16th century. Actually, it's more about revering him for the numerous contributions he has done to mankind. So this is where it all started. Everybody landed. They set foot in Singapore right over here. The place where I'm standing now used to be the spot where the waters can wipe in all the way. And today we don't see any shoreline at any near distance here. Today it stands as one of Singapore's, probably one of its oldest monument. Most of the pioneering generations who came to Singapore, the Indians, they hailed from the Coromandel coast and a port called Nagapatnam port. So right from there, traveled all the way, hitting through the straits, coming to Singapore, landing here.
They would want to show gratitude for the safe journey, and I guess that's how this little structure, which had resemblance to the original structure in Nagore Dargah, came about. This is actually has Indian architecture, has Arabic features. There are even European, French window, fan windows, Corinthian corners, niches, you know. So it's a mixture. If you look from outside, it looks like a birthday tiered cake, right? With the nice. So if you look, there are niches and all that, and we had even used it to have little lamps. In those days where electricity was scarce, many of these buildings had niche corners where they will put lamps, oil lamps and all that. If you notice, there are 3 minarets showing that it's the seafarers, the ship, have 3 masts, you know, where you have the sails and all that. So someone will ask, why is the 1 minaret is missing? Actually, it's not minaret, it's for the purpose to show the story. So yes, the architecture itself tells a unique story, and we're proud to preserve it and to continue the legacy left behind by the Indian Muslims in Singapore.
I would say that the trunk luggages is really special to me because it was brought in during the maritime voyages, and that was the only thing that actually the pioneers who came to Singapore, who went through the arduous journeys, that was the only, I would say, luggage with all their memories and aspirations.
And you can see the cultural diversity as they came from India with their hardware that was very Indian, and later on, after becoming successful, they went back to India to visit their relative. You can see the trunk initially, and the trunk that they brought back to India would be very cosmopolitan.
Nowadays, the Muslims are multiracial already. Malay, there are also Indians, Chinese, and the Chinese Muslims, because of the offices here, around here. Before there were no big buildings and offices, but now it's completely different. It's all multiracial. So the worshippers are also multiracial.
This building definitely reflects diversity in many ways. It's uniquely located in the midst of Chinatown district. It breeds apart an Indian Muslim Heritage Center alongside, Chinatown and so on. And I would say that that is the story of Singapore. We are all connected in many ways, and we never forget our past. We always cherish the beginning years.
I feel a sense of joy and a sense of pride in having built this part of the story, in having established this. It's a little contribution to the community.
Not many people will have the chance to be born in a building, and the building still exists after 75 years.
I always feel a close affinity to this place, not because I had been in the committee, but because I see a sense of purpose in what we have done.